Hi, guys. Welcome back to the channel. This is Feminine Health and Wellness. This is your girl, Dominique. I am back at you tonight. I am going to wait to everybody come in the room. I had a wonderful day at work today. A little tired. It is Friday. It is fabulous Friday. So, we're going to be diving into another amazing topic. Go ahead and get your tea, get your candle. Let me know what you're drinking tonight. Okay? So, hi, welcome back to the channel. This is Feminine Health and Wellness. Don't forget to thumb up the live. Welcome back to the channel. Good evening, Merry Life Journey. Welcome back to the channel. I'm just going to give everybody a few minutes to come on in the room and join us for Tea Time After Dark. Thank you so much for thumbing up the live. It has been a long week. It has been an eventful week, guys. So we're going to relax and we're going to dive into an amazing topic. And I'm going to tell you guys what I'm drinking tonight. I've already have my water all brewed up, have my teacup, my little blessed teacup. It's like a little matching set here. I have my items. Okay. Okay. Don't forget to, hi, welcome back to the channel. This is Feminine Health and Wellness. Thank you so much, Mary. Thank you so much for sharing it. Okay. So I'm going to tell you guys that's a candle that I'm going to be burning tonight. And then I'm going to also share with you the kind of tea I'm going to be drinking. Okay. So I have this cute little canister, guys. It is absolutely cute. I bought this candle. It is autumn cranberry scented candle. It is, I guess that says what, 8 ounces. It comes in a little tin can. You see the tin can is really pretty, very, very pretty. And it is an autumn scent. It is an autumn scent. It smells amazing. It is an autumn scent. I've never burned it before. I was just waiting to a special occasion to burn this autumn scent. And because I was kind of savoring the little tin can, guys, I thought it was very cute. Um, believe it or not, I got this from the Dollar Tree. The Dollar Tree, don't go past the Dollar Tree, guys. The Dollar Tree has amazing candles if you can find them before they run out. And my daughter and I, we went in the early part of the fall season and we got this particular candle, and it is called Autumn Cranberry Scented Candle. So that's night, kind of give that little autumn vibe, that autumn touch, that kind of cozy autumn feeling, that smell of autumn. And so this is the little tin can that it comes in. So the next time that you are at the dollar store or at the Dollar Tree, don't pass the candles, guys. They have some amazing scented candles. Okay. So don't forget to thumb up the live. don't forget to subscribe to the channel. So if you are new here at Feminine Health and Wellness, um, don't forget to subscribe so you can tap into some health and wellness tips. Today I'm going to be sharing a tea that's good for men and women. For men and women. I know I share a lot of health tips on my channel for women, but tonight I'm going to help the fellows out. I'm going to share some tea that you can drink that is good for men and women. Well, like I said before, these teas can be steeped or brewed or steeped, tinctured, or smoked. Go back and watch the video when I say that, when I talk about the herbs that you can smoke. If you do not like to brew them, you can smoke them. So go back and check it out. Go back and check that out. It is really good. So the tea that I'm going to be drinking tonight is called wild yam tea. So wild yam tea comes in a how should I say? It comes in a not a. It comes in like a rocky form tea herb, I should say, and it comes on a root. It is actually a root. It is actually a root. It smells on the earthy side, so it is a root, a wild yam root, and it is chopped up. And as you can see, it comes in that particular granular, rocky, rooty type herb. Okay. So we're going to get into the benefits of this particular tea, and then we're going to get into our topic. So I'm going to let this steep. I'm going to let it sit, let it steep for a few minutes. And then I'm going to, kind of drink it. And I'm going to tell you the benefits of this particular tea. Okay. All righty. So let me know what you're drinking tonight. Let me know what you are burning tonight, what kind of candle you're burning tonight, and I'm going to let you guys know the benefits of this particular herb or root, I should say. It is 16 benefits to this herb. I'm going to go over a few of them, and it's going to kind of be a combination for men and women, and I'm going to kind of point out a few things. So like I said before, this wild yam, it is a root. The yam, basically, it relieves, of course, osteoporosis, and it also increase energy, and it also increase sexual desire in both men and women. And it also helps with treating the gallbladder. So if you're having any kind of gallbladder issues or stomach issues or something like that, it's going to help with that. It also keeps the cholesterol level down. It controls your blood sugar. And it also reduces signs and symptoms of aging. It helps lower pain. If you are having any kind of fertility, it prevents infertility and miscarriages. It also reduce after pain, after birth pain, I should say. And it also helps with nausea. And so that is just a few things, guys, that the wild yam root helps with. So if you have any questions concerning this root, just kind of shoot me a question, and I'll kind of get back with you and I'll answer that question for you. But wild yam root it does help for men and women. It helps for men and women. So I know I talk about a lot of benefits for women on this channel, but I just kind of want to help the guys out with that. So if you're having any of those issues or whatever, or preventing those issues, while yam herb is a good herb to drink. Okay. Alrighty. So I'm going to talk about our topic tonight. So I got you guys have your candles, you have your tea. We're going to kind of dive into the topic. I'm not going to keep you guys long, but I'm going to kind of give you this information so you can have it, put this in your health box, so to speak. So, welcome to Tea Time After Dark. Tonight, we're going to be talking about mindful eating for feminine health. So, you're going to be talking about mindful eating for feminine health. And then, so basically, in this topic right here, we're not really talking about diets or anything of that nature, but just kind of be mindful with what you're eating. Um, and mindful eating is not about strict diets, like I said, or about restriction. It is bringing awareness to your intent in your eating experience. Okay, so when I'm talking about that, I'm just saying being mindful of, what time you eat, being mindful of the things that you eat, being more health conscious of what you eat and how you eat and when you eat, basically. And so why is it particularly relevant or relevant to, I guess, feminine health, is because how our relationship with food can impact our hormones, our energy levels, and our mood and our overall health. Sometimes, ladies, you know that we can stress eat, okay? We can salt eat, we can sugar eat, and that can also cause a few problems, you know, in the future. So, kind of be mindful of that. And I know sometimes we have these moments that we do crave certain things, and it could be due to hormonal changes, or it could be salt. It could be, but anyway, those particular things, salt and too much salt, too much sugar brings on other issues. And so, recognizing hunger and fullness signs. Um, how to differentiate between physical hunger and emotional cravings. That's a tough one. Physical hunger and emotional cravings. Sometimes we eat when we are emotional. We eat when we're sad, we're happy. Sometimes we kind of lose touch in how we eat and what we're eating. And those cravings can take over sometimes. And so just kind of be mindful of that. And so eating slowly and without distraction. So when you're eating slowly without distress. Savor the flavor, the texture, and the aroma. Just take your time, eat. Don't rush through eating. I know sometimes in this busy, fast world that we live in, we're always, I only have a 15-minute break. I only have a 30-minute break. Let me hurry up and eat. So just kind of be mindful of just kind of relaxing and taking that time to savor, the flavor, the texture, and the aroma of your food, basically. So just pay attention to how, you know, different foods make you feel. And I know, like, sugar, it of course it's satisfying, it is a comforter. It helps you, when you're on your cycle. It helps you, just to kind of get through the day, kind of boost your energy. But just kind of be mindful of overeating those different things. Even salt is going to affect your body in a certain way too. So just kind of be mindful of that overeating, too much salt and different things like that. So none, just kind of be non-judgmental, and just kind of be aware. Be kind with yourself, be gentle with yourself. Letting go of good or bad food labels. I think I shared in the last video that I have an app that I use that kind of helps you be aware of what is healthy, what is natural, what is close to being healthy, and different things like that. But do know when you're shopping in the grocery store, the things that are located on the outside, the perimeter of the grocery store, are more healthier than the things that are in the aisles. So when you're the outside perimeter of the grocery store, always have your fruits, your vegetables, and all of that stuff around on the outside, on the perimeter of the grocery store. So if you want to know how, I guess, to shop when you're looking for different healthy items and foods, shop outside the perimeter of the grocery store versus inside down the aisles, because it is more preservative foods and different things like that that is going to be less healthy for you than the natural fresh fruits and vegetables, frozen if you don't like the fresh fruits and vegetables, or sometimes it can be rather expensive. You can always go in the frozen food aisle. So connecting with your food, considering where your food come from and how it is prepared. Okay. So kind of be mindful of that. So we're not talking about, coming up with some type of strict diet or some kind of restrictions or anything. I am just talking about being mindful of how you eat, when you eat, and what you eat. Just being mindful of that alone, you can change your body, your health in many, many ways. So connecting with your food, just appreciating, gratitude for nourishment, always show that appreciation for your food and blessing, over your food and different things like that. That is always a plus. So mindful eating and feminine energy is all connected to our body. It's going to either affect our hormones, it's going to affect our mood, our energy level, everything that we eat. So, if you eat the more heavy foods and stuff like that, it's going to make you sleepy. Sometimes it's going to lower your energy. So you kind of be mindful of what you're eating. And so when it comes to your hormones, how stress eating or restricting eating can impact your cortisol and other hormones. Remember, in the last video, I talked about the cortisol, ladies. That is very important. When you are in a high stressful state, the way you can tell that your cortisol level is up and you are under stress is around your waist, from your belly button all the way around. If it is, I guess, if it's bloated, or you're, seeing that area expand, just know that. Watch your stress level. Be mindful of your stress level. Okay. So don't, relaxing, mindful practices that I talked about in my other videos, taking that moment to meditate, taking that moment to do some relaxing exercises like yoga is going to help you relax, trying to release that stress, release tension in the body. And kind of letting go altogether of stressful situations, stressful people, stressful jobs. Letting those things go is also going to reduce your cortisol in your body, and it's going to help reduce that. Remember, I talked about it's not always what we eat, is sometimes the environment that we're in that's causing us to gain weight and causing our cortisol levels to increase. And especially, you know, um, in this time, it could be people, job, it could, a lot of things in this world can bring on stress, but just kind of be mindful of that. and also be mindful of whether or not your hormones are balanced. Okay. And so the roles of balancing meals when it comes to proteins, healthy fats, carb, complex carbs, in your sugar stability, which is critical to hormones. So when you are eating a lot of carbs, I should say, is sometimes it's going to elevate your blood sugar. So be mindful of that. Eating a lot of sugar is going to, of course, the carbs turn into sugar. That's a whole nother subject. But anyway, too many carbs, too much sugar is going to throw off your blood sugar. So kind of be mindful of that. And then focus on the foods that support feminine needs, which I learned, guys, which is really, really good. Magnesium. I'm going to show you guys this. Magnesium is awesome, awesome, awesome. Magnesium helps to relax your body, relax your mind, relax. If you take a spoon full of magnesium every night before you go to bed, it's going to relax you. I'm going to share this with you. I started taking this brand of magnesium. Um, it's very good for your hormones and relaxation. And so I'm not promoting this brand by no means, but I am saying that this is a good brand. And so it is called magnesium. It's a high absorbent. I just started taking this over the last, I guess, month or so, and it relaxes you. I take it at night before I go to bed, and sometimes I take it in the morning before I go to work. It just depends on how I feel. So, and that is very good too. Magnesium. Okay. So don't forget to like and subscribe to the channel. Don't forget to hit the thumbs up. Okay. So, and that is magnesium. So incorporate that magnesium, guys, into um your health regimen, I should say. Incorporate it into your health regimen. So magnesium is for relaxing. Magnesium is for when you're having PMS. Um, it helps with the energy. It helps with the healthy fats for hormone production. Um, so that is going to be very, very good. Very, very good. Kind of losing some power here, y'all. So magnesium, incorporate that, guys, into your health regimen. It is going to be very, very helpful. Very helpful. Okay. All right. So energy level. So the things that we eat, the things that we eat affects our energy level and our mood. So avoiding energy crashing by mindful portionings of food. So overeating, basically. That's all that I'm saying. If you sometimes when you overeat, it's going to make you tired. It's going to lower your energy and what you eat. Eating a lot of carbs, excuse me, always put your body into a sleepy mode. If you ever notice that if you're eating a lot of mac and cheese or noodles, or a lot of carbs and stuff like that, it always puts you in that sleepy mood. So kind of be mindful of that. So kind of incorporate, some whole grain into your diet. Um, and that's things that are going to support your gut health and influence mood. Okay. So body image and self compassion. All right, now, guys. So, shifting focus on external appearance and it's going to be beneficial for your well-being. So, your internal, how you feel, how you look, how what you're eating, it always It's always going to change, your mood, looking good, feeling good, using mindful eating as a tool for self-care and respect for the body. So we're not talking about strict diets. We're talking about being mindful and eating healthy things that are good for your body, that is good for your mind, body, and soul. All right. So, and I already said that, eating things that are in the perimeter of those grocery store are always and more healthy for you. And so I know it can be very, very challenging. Our society pressures unrealistic beauty standards. You know, beauty means a lot to different people. As long as you feel good, as long as you feel beautiful, you are beautiful, no matter what, the beauty standards of society holds. Just be, mindful. If you know that you need to focus on you in any kind of way, what you're eating or eat better, focus on that. And you will begin to feel more healthier, more beautiful when you focus on yourself anyway. Okay. So do anybody have any questions for me? All right. So tell me, I'm going to pause right here, but tell me what you're drinking. Tell me what kind of candle you're burning. Are you burning any candles tonight? What kind of tea you're drinking? All right. Okay. All right. So I guess you guys aren't drinking anything tonight. It's okay. But we're going to go on. I'm going to finish it out. I don't want to hold you guys too long. And here are some practical tips. Start, kind of choosing to eat one meal a day or reducing the portion sizes of your meal can be very helpful. Um, Creating a mindful environment when you're eating, eat in a relaxed state, a relaxing atmosphere, kind of reduce your TV time, your phone time, and just, be mindful and kind of just use that time for self care for yourself to just eat and enjoy yourself at that time. Um, Pause before eating, take a deep breath, and center yourself. I always talk about, being mindful, meditating, and centering yourself is always helpful. And sometimes when we're on the phone and we're eating and watch TV, we're not being mindful of chewing our food up properly and different things like that. So be mindful of that. Make sure you are chewing your food up properly and digesting your food to the fullest, and also journaling, noting how before and during and after eating your patterns. It kind of keeps you accountability for what you're eating. Kind of start journaling that. And I did talk about in one of my other videos that I have a time to eat journal, kind of keeps you on schedule with some of the things that you can't, with your meal prep and shopping list. And so kind of be mindful of that. Note what you're eating so you can see what you're eating. Are you eating things that are healthy? Kind of be mindful of that. Are you eating more vegetables than fruit? Are you eating more vegetables than meat? Kind of be mindful of that as well. And don't forget to hydrate, ladies. Hydration, drinking a lots of water is going to be very healthy for our skin. It's going to be healthy just for our overall when we're having what do you call it, swelling and just bloating and different things like that. So kind of be mindful of drinking more water every day. Okay. So do anybody have any questions? Anybody have any questions about just being mindful of what you're eating and just kind of being conscious of what you're eating every day just to be a better, healthier you? Okay. No questions. All right. So I'm not going to hold you guys long. I just want to thank you guys for subscribing to the channel. Thank you guys for thumbing up the live. Don't forget to thumb up the live before you leave. And I want to just thank you for coming to Tea Time After Dark. This is your girl Dominique. Come back next Friday for Tea Time After Dark for more health and wellness tips. And I want to say bye for now.